Okay, this is day 24, part 4. One of the interesting comments I got was, "Oh, you beat the Podesta group, George, but the FBI is a different thing." 3 days ago, everyone said, "Oh, George, Podesta group never could. They're gonna crush you." So I find these things comical. The reason why I say that the JTTF is going to lose easily in South Carolina is this. They cannot control the series of questions. When I get discovery, I get to ask a series of questions. It kind of reminds me of when there's a Plato dialogue where Plato asks this kid, in a trial of Plato, I think, or a trial of Socrates, he proves the Pythagorean theorem when the kid has absolutely zero knowledge, okay, of the Pythagorean theorem at the beginning of the questions, right? He just asks a series of questions, and then the jury learns the Pythagorean theorem. This is the same way I'm going to approach them with JTTF and the smuggling operation by Mueller, McCabe, Comey, and Rosenstein. And it's just this simple. Okay, I call to the stand. Well, first of all, everyone says you're not going to have standing. I'm afraid I do. I do have standing from the June 15th incident where I called it in and they did the pinging. Yep, I have standing. So the old, catch-22, how do you know you have standing argument from the state? I got it right here. Chris Whitaker, JTTF, South Carolina Coast Guard. So we're past the standing issue. I now have discovery. Chris Whitaker, called to the stand, Chris Whitaker. Chris, do you work for JTTF, South Carolina Coast Guard? Yes, I do. Do you remember the night of June 15th? Yes, I do. Okay. Did you remember getting phone calls regarding, the possibly diplomatic containers containing uranium? Why, yes, I did. Chris Whitaker, did you find any diplomatic containers on that ship? Memphis Maersk? Why, as a matter of fact, we did. We found 4. Okay, Chris Whitaker, did you find, in those 4 containers that you found, did you find radioactive readings or not? Okay, now there's a question. Now, how do you answer that? You can either say, well, we didn't find anything, okay, which is fine. But if you did find something and you did have a ship that was not rated, your case falls apart. You are not going to take that case. You're not going to, what the answer is going to be. I'm saying what I'm going to ask him right now. The FBI is not going to go to this case because they know they have to answer that question. If they answer, no, there was no radiation readings, they lie. And now you've got perjury. If they say yes, then that proves my case, and this proves that everybody in this little conspiracy is guilty of illegally shipping uranium into this port. So it's just that simple. I mean, it's just a series of 6 or 7 Socratic questions, and it's over. And they know it. That's the key. If I didn't know it, and they didn't know it, it wouldn't be effective. But they know it, and they know I know, and that creates the power here in the Socratic, in the Socratic questions. Literally. Read Plato's dialogue with teaching the kid Pythagorean theorem in 8 questions. Same thing here. Did you have radioactive readings or not? If you answer yes, that proves the whole case. This ship was not rated to ship on the radioactivity. Instead of writing this up and arresting the people involved in this shipping of illegal radioactive, you went and hunted me down and created a parallel construction and falsely imprisoned me, right? And then smeared me in the New York Times and CNN. You didn't arrest the people that were illegally shipping uranium. Why? Because you were part of the conspiracy. There's only 1 or 2 ways they can answer the question. Either they lie or they tell the truth and admit the conspiracy.